Hello. So it is day 84 today, and I am so annoyed right now. I had a good video going, and then I clicked the volume button and it stopped it. Yeah, let's go sit on the card. So yeah, today is I almost fell. Day 84, and if you haven't seen my story, then you don't know what the topic is. If you've seen it, then you know today's topic is running without music. And let me just get the windows open. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, dude. So yeah, today's topic is running without music. So I was listening watching to a video yesterday, and you know, one of the points was from a guy named David Goggins. If you don't know who he is, that man's a beast, right? Like, that guy is like mind, like willpower, like that's really something you wish you can get, which after a lot of hard work and dedication, you can get to where you want to go, right? But yeah, it was basically, you know, working out and running without music, because then the question becomes, what do you do? Like, that music is pumping you out, it's pushing you. What happens when that music isn't there, right? Like, what happens when your headset malfunctions, right? What happens when your phone stops working? Like, what happens when whatever, like, it just stops? Like, are you just gonna just stop and be like, my music stopped, I can't work, right? Or you're running and it's like, it's making you go, right? And then it just stops. You stop running, right? Because I realized too is sometimes, like, I have my running playlist, so you would assume that every single song would push me to run. And there's some days where I'm going fast forwarding through music, and then it hit me, I'm like, why? Like, that music I chose to help me run, and it's not doing it, right? So then today I decided, yeah, let's do it. Let's do a no music run. And boy, like, before we get into it, like, actually no, let's do that after. Like, it was weird. Like, so I'm running, right? And at the beginning, I was just focused on my footsteps, because I could hear it, right? Like the gravel, like, just going, right? And it's like, okay, there wasn't really any wildlife, so no birds, so I'm just listening, and it's just my footsteps. I'm hearing my footsteps. And then it's like, okay, I have no music, I am just gonna have to push myself, right? And push myself. Like, it was just me telling myself, like, let's keep going, like, go. Like, you can do it, a little more, right? I made something up. I call it the 1-2 method, right? Like, I would tell myself, okay, it's gonna take me 10 seconds to get to this point, right? Let's go. 1, 2, and instead of counting to 10 and then be like, okay, I did it, right? I would go 1, breathe, right? And then I would breathe. I go 2, breathe. Then I start all over. 1, breathe. 2, breathe. 1, breathe. 2, breathe. I wouldn't let myself, like, continue going, right? Because for me, I'm like, okay, if I give myself that end point, then that's it. Like, it's gonna be a thing. Okay, I did it, right? So that helped me a lot. One thing was running, just time myself, just keep going, let's go, just like pushing yourself like that. That helped out, like, a lot. But yeah, like, that, man, your mind is so powerful, like, you don't even know. So I actually had to stop, right? Like, I would have hit the 5-kilometer mark at about 33 minutes, which my 6 would have been about, at the pace I was going like 6:50 a kilometer, right? My first 3 kilometers, like, those numbers were great. My 4th one wasn't that bad. My 5th one was the worst, because my 5th one's usually the worst. That was my 4th one usually. But anyways, like, I was on pace for like a 41 minute run, right? Which would have been amazing. And you know, the one thing is like I just kept pushing myself, just go, just go, just go. Like when I hit that first kilometer, it was almost like 6 minutes. Like I think it was like 6 minutes, like 10 seconds. Like I was like, what? Like when my second kilometer was like 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Like all I hear is 12 minutes. I'm like, 12? Did you say 12? Like, and like when my fourth kilometer was 26, like I heard 26. I'm like, 26? I'm like, yo, I'm usually like 28, 29. Like, oh my goodness, like I'm doing so good. So yeah, I was just like, I was pushing myself, and I didn't even realize I was pushing myself. But the only thing that stopped my run and like made it end was I did screw up today, like earlier. So usually on a training day or a run day, I have breakfast, a glass of water, maybe a little snack, right, like a salad or something. Then I wait about an hour. Then after that, I have lunch with another glass of water, another like snack, and then I wait about half an hour, get ready, and then whether going to my trainer's house or like here, it's been about an hour, and then I go for my run or workout. Today, I drank a glass of water, had my breakfast, had a salad, and I didn't get here till 2.5 hours later. So what ended up happening was, like, at the beginning, as I was on my way here, like I was telling myself, I'm like, oh man, I haven't eaten in so long, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like, why am I wasting my time? And then I told myself, man, like, let me just turn around. And then I went, nope, we're doing this, whether or not like it's like a 50-minute run or a 40-minute run, we're doing this, right? And then as I was getting to the run, right, by about, what kilometer was it, like just around the 1 kilometer mark, like I started giving myself excuses, right? Like, okay, you can always stop, no one will know. You can just tell people you cramped up, right? Like you can just tell people like, oh, this is the reason why, right? And I'm like, no, like what am I doing? Let's go. And then throughout the run, as you know, my brain was like telling me like, stop, like don't worry, just make an excuse, you'll be fine. Like my mind's like, no, let's just keep going. At one point, my brain and my mind both wanted to give up, but then my legs just kept going, right? Like it was a weird feeling. Like my brain's like, okay, that's it. I'm like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. And then my legs like do. And I'm like, no, let's keep going. So like the only reason I stopped, right, was as I was getting ready to the 5 kilometer mark, I started seeing spots and I started getting lightheaded, right? And I'm like, okay, no. This is getting to danger point now. So no, let's stop. We'll walk the rest of the way. We'll drink our water and we'll be okay. So yeah, like man, if only I had that proper food, man. Who knows? So I'm proud though. Like no music, like I never knew, man. Like yeah, that stuff can hype you up, but what do you do if it's not there? So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is, I've done this before in the past and it has helped out with my run, is tomorrow's a training day, right? And then I'm thinking Saturday and Sunday, like don't do the run. Saturday and Sunday work more on my body core workouts and do a lot of stretching, like super stretching, like spend like 10 minutes on like one area, like super stretch it out. Monday is a training day, and then Tuesday go for a run and see what happens, because I know there have been times when I've rested like 2 to 3 days, and then my next run is like, it just feels a lot better. So I might actually do that. I know some people are like, oh no, like, you know, run every day and whatnot, but for me that actually might work. I'll see if it works, then great, right? If it didn't, at least I got like really good stretches in, you know, for my flexibility, because I know that needs work. But yeah, once again, like I said, like what do you do when the music stops? Like, you got to keep going, right? So that's it for today. Till tomorrow. Peace.